Hello, today I would like to introduce a book by poet and writer Hajar Ushin called Habiter le presque in French. In English, it translates to something equivalent to living in the almost. I find it to be an existential book, an existential poetry, quite interesting, has many themes relating to the self, the other, authenticity, paradox, the role of the individual when confronted with another, and how to overcome these difficulties. It leaves it on an ambiguous note, but all these poems refer back to the same kind of pathos on how to overcome and how to relate to this form of self in an authentic and meaningful way. So I'll read what I found for the review. I'll translate. It is in the cracks that the flowers grow, between the fissures in the asphalt and among the cobblestones. It is among the cobblestones of life and its trials, of personal and social experience, that the poems in this collection are set. Far removed from the obvious and from the cliches, from pathos and indifference. With empathy, but without indulgence, sometimes enigmatic, unafraid of paradox, they offer us a delightful treat, a way of relating to the world that embraces a certain wisdom, amidst the beauty of that je-ne-sais-quoi, in that almost nothing is the spice of life. That almost nothing is that existential theme, on how we can discover something from almost nothing. Habiter le presque, how I interpret it at least, there are two characters, a male and a female character, that relate to each other in a certain way. Each of them have their own adventure, their own story, their own burdens that they have to overcome. And there are plenty of metaphors as well between these two figures, or possibly many figures, each of them just addressed by a different gender, a different context, a different story. They're very introspective figures that reflect on their lives, on memory, on the past, on togetherness, on all these different themes. And such metaphors like an anchor or sailing through the seas, or the birds that are in the ocean, in the sea, or the chrysalid or cocoon of a butterfly that opens up. They're beautiful metaphors that express a type of self-overcoming and openness to the world that's around you. In the field of time, the past and to come, to let him wander a path sworn forever under the arc of adventure's combustible trail. I dream of journeying to the far reaches of the known world. The adventure provides insight into the journey of mystery of that untraveled world, which gossamer margin fades from sight. Yet, it is as if it is not there. My foresight disappears as if I never knew. From a completely different understanding, something has gone. Nobody else knows the contriver's duress, coming out onto an unknown island alone, when we all thought we had left him stranded long before. And in line with this, I would like to read a poem from Habiter le presque. I'll read in French and then do my best to translate in English. Il voguait fièrement, gagnant tous les mers, persuadé de lire l'océan comme la paume de sa main, saisi par un calme absolu en plein cœur de l'abîme. Il y jeta l'ancre, la corde à lâcher. Now I interpret this as that she sails fiercelessly, trying to overcome all the oceans, all the seas, persuaded to read the ocean like the palm of her hand, overcome by absolute calm, and with full heart into the abyss. She throws the anchor, but the cord has broken. I thought I knew all along. I just couldn't see the connections or the source. The outline of a world, that is all that appears to me now. I try to be here, focus on the present, but now there are things I cannot know. It chokes me. Something that shatters my world. Its content is missing. Its context is framed, but it's outside me. Sometimes there is a window into my present need. Yes, all my experiences and the things around me shape my perception. Beyond that, I extend my reach outward. Habiter le presque not only expresses an important theme related to the individual and the existential condition, but also of writing itself. I would wholeheartedly recommend buying this book from one of the sites shown now or through the link provided in the description below. Hope you enjoy reading it as much as I did. Thank you. Bye.